Hey G Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So for today's episode, this cool image right here, and basically what this is a USB-C adapter. You can see this is basically what the packaging looks like, and it's from this brand right here. So they mentioned how this USB-C hub or USB-C adapter has 9-in-1. So basically has 9 different options on here. So I'm actually open this up first to show you guys what the product looks like and show you guys what's included inside first. Alright, so when you guys first open up, this is basically what's included inside. So first thing you see inside, they do provide a user manual to teach you guys how to install the product and how to use it. And the next up inside right here is the actual product right here. So let's take it out. So the product also comes with the wrapper right here. So actually remove it first. Alright, so once we remove the wrapper, you guys can see that this is basically what the product looks like right here. So basically this side right here is a USB-C plug. So you definitely want to plug that into your device, such as your MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, or basically any other device that can support USB-C. And then right here, you can see they do have the brand logo right here. And we turn it over this side right here, you can definitely see how they have HDMI on here, and also SD card option available as well. And right here, we do have a USB-C option, where you can definitely use like the power delivery on here. You can definitely get the fastest charging speed on here. And they mentioned for this USB-C option on here, it supports up to 100 watts in terms of the input charging. But if you guys want to use it for output, it can support up to 85 watts. In terms of the HDMI option on here, they mentioned how it actually supports up to 4K video if you guys want to use the option available, which is pretty cool. And right here on the side, if you guys can see, they do provide an Ethernet option as well. So if I'm plugging the Ethernet cable on here to get a faster speed when you guys are gaming or whatever, you can definitely use that on here. And if you guys turn it on this side right here, you guys can see how it actually has a USB-C option on here. And then 3 of these USB 3.0 options on here. So for this USB-C option on here, I believe it actually works at a regular speed in terms of 3.0. It doesn't have the power delivery option on here. But you definitely use the option right here to like transfer files or actually charging stuff or whatever. But you probably won't get that power delivery on here. If you do want the power delivery option, you guys want to use the other one on the other side. And in terms of the USB option on here, they are all USB 3.0. You can definitely get the fastest charging speed on here, but also a faster transfer speed as well. And also when you guys see the material on here, it definitely feels like a high quality material that they use on here as well. And obviously for this product, it has like all the safety protection on here as well, such as the overcharge protection, overcurrent protection, and the list goes on. It definitely have all that on here. So you don't have to worry about the product overheating or whatever on here when you guys use it to actually charge multiple devices at the same time. And that is if you guys want to use all 9 at the same time, you definitely can. But that is basically everything that's on the product right here. Let me actually plug a few things inside right here to actually test it out first to see how it works and when it actually works. And then we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. Alright, so we got a product all plugged in right here. Let's test it out to see when it actually works. Alright, so first thing I want to do is plug in the cable right here, which is the USB-C power delivery option right here. Alright, so that definitely does work. But obviously because my percentage right now is fully charged, I can't really show you guys how fast it charged, but it definitely does work. Like I mentioned, if you guys want to use the other USB-C option on here, you can definitely do that as well, but it won't give you guys the power delivery option on here. This is like a slower charging speed. And if you guys want to use the USB option on here, you definitely can as well. And you see right here, they do have an indicator light to show you guys when the product is on or off. But let's plug in more cable right here to test it out to see when it actually works. Alright, so next up we have our USB cable right here. And we're going to plug it into our iPhone right here. Alright, so you see that definitely does work. So it is charging our phone right here. So since I only have one SD card with me right now, I can't show you guys this option right here. But definitely plug in both of those options on here if you guys want to. Because I actually tested that out before I actually started recording this, since I couldn't do both at the same time since the SD card's in here. And in terms of Ethernet option on here, I don't really use Ethernet since we do use Wi-Fi on here. But if you guys want to, it definitely does work as well. But let's plug in a few more of these cables here as well to test it out. Alright, so next up we plugged in a USB-C cable on here. And I have it connected onto this device right here. As you can see, it is charging our device right here. So definitely use that to actually charge like other power banks if you guys want to as well. Alright, so next up we have another USB option plugged in right here. And we have it connected onto my mouse right here. If you can see, it is charging our mouse. And it is connected to our laptop. So when we move our mouse around, you can definitely see that actually does work when we actually use the wired option on here. So not only does it charge the mouse, but you can definitely plug it in to actually use it wired as well if you guys want to. Let me actually plug in one more USB to actually test that out. Alright, so for the last USB that we got right here, if you can see we have it plugged in right here. And for the other side, we have it plugged into our power bank right here. Eventually it is charging a power bank as well, but it's probably more ideal for you guys to use this to actually transfer stuff or whatever. It's not so much ideal for you guys to actually charge like multiple power banks at the same time. Eventually it works right here, it still works right here, But for iPhone right here, and also for laptop right here, it stops charging because there's too much power being generated onto our power banks right here. But if you use it for like small stuff like charge your mouse or charge like your phone or whatever, it should be fine. Or also if you guys want to use like a USB flash drive to transfer files, you can definitely do that as well. But definitely if you guys want to use all these other outlets on here, such as the SD card, the HDMI option, and also the Ethernet option on here, you can definitely do all of that on here, which is pretty cool. But definitely see the product definitely does work if you guys want to use multiple devices at the same time. It's just not ideal for you guys to use it for power bank because it takes a lot of power on here. Alright, welcome back guys. So that's a quick test. I probably definitely see that actually does work and actually works quite well. So obviously like I mentioned in the video, I don't have every single thing available. So I tested the product using what I had and then see it actually does work. So if you guys want to actually charge stuff, if you guys want to charge your laptop, you can definitely do all that on here. And if you guys want to project stuff using the HDMI option, or if you guys want like a faster speed in terms of the Ethernet option, you can definitely plug the cable in here as well. And obviously if you guys need to edit like photos or video and you guys need to plug in like your micro SD card or your SD card in here, you can definitely do that as well. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Not the unboxing and testing the product, not to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this product, I would definitely have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want one of these warranties, especially if you guys are trying to look for a high quality USB-C hub or USB-C adapter to actually plug it into like your MacBook or your MacBook Pro or any other device that can support USB-C, where it has everything in here in terms of the different USB option, the power delivery USB-C option, and also like the HDMI option where it gives you guys the 4K quality. If you guys want everything that I mentioned and so much more, then this is definitely super worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else that you do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.